Talk Radio.
Good evening, everyone. This is me, Jonathan Alexander, and I'm here to host our show, Life, Laughter, Happiness. Today, I have my co-host, Barbara, here. Are you there, Barbara?
Yes, I'm here. Hi, everybody.
Hi, and we have our regular psychic who comes in on Fridays, Dayle Schear. Are you there, Dayle?
Yes, I am.
Now,
Hi, Dayle.
also,
Aloha.
Aloha,
Dayle.
Barbara.
Now,
Aloha, Jenny.
you had a friend of yours that I believe is here. Are you there, Richard?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Hi,
He is
Richard.
Hi.
So nice to meet you.
Well, nice to meet you, fellow Leo. Wow.
Fellow Leo, too. And do you know I'm also from Washington State, Richard?
Oh, well, so am I. I've been
I
up
was
there for
born in
years.
Spokane. Are you, from Spokane?
Well, I was born in Seattle way back almost a century ago.
That's where
Yeah.
I grew up. I love Seattle. Wow.
Oh.
Right now I'm in Grand Coulee, Washington at my mom's place.
Okay, well, you're probably staying warm then, right?
Yeah, nice and warm. I think it's perfect weather. Wow. Well, we're so glad
good.
to have you on the show tonight. So glad.
Well,
I
well,
have
it's my
a question,
pleasure.
Barbara.
Yes.
What is the difference between a male Leo and a female Leo? Do you know?
Oh. Well, they
let's
get
not
along,
get into
okay?
that.
They do get along. But
Yes.
I'm not totally up on all of the male Leo traits, but they are very similar, and they get along because they both love to be social. Richard, are you social? Yeah.
Well, in my own way. What time of the day were you born? That's what's important with female Leos.
Oh, really? 3:52 p.m.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty close. The ones that are born around in the morning, you got to really watch them. Yeah.
So
I
good.
won't go
I'm
any
glad
further
it's
than
an
that.
afternoon delight.
Yeah.
Hey, Richard. Oh my gosh, Richard! Like, I was wanting to meet you for so long because Dayle says such wonderful things about you, and always is mentioning you and the friendship that you have and how special that is. So, how did you and Dayle even meet?
Well, Dayle and I talked about that the other night there, and actually we met in Hawaii. I'll let her describe the meeting, but in detail, that is. I was living in a condo at the time, and that's where we met. As I was sitting there, which was semi-true, that I caught her trying to sneak in the swimming pool without a key. Okay? I'll leave it at that.
Oh, how cute.
Okay.
How long ago was that?
I'll tell you. Johnny, are you there?
I'm right here.
Okay, are you listening?
I sure am.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Barbie,
Good.
how I met him, real simple. I love to swim, and I was looking around for a pool that you don't have to pay for, in the condos or whatever. So across the street from where I lived is called, I won't even mention, is a condo, and it has a really nice pool. So I figured I'd wander over there, be in the Aries, like Leo, and I would figure out how to get in the pool for free. And Richard was sitting at the table, and he's an awesome, besides photographer, he's an also painter. So he sketches and whatever. He was sketching, and, he was sitting at the table, and usually there's 3 or 4 people, but he was alone. And we struck up a conversation, and I told him that I lived across the street and da-da-da. And I was looking at his work, and it was pretty awesome. And, in fact, if you go on eBay under watercolors, Richard Conrad, you'll see some of his paintings. that we're selling right now. I'm trying to do that. I'm going to auction it. But anyway, I figured I'd had to be real. I don't know the word, but I had to be careful because I didn't want them to throw me out of the pool. So we struck up a conversation. It was at that time I was doing cataract surgery, and Richard had already had it. And I was scared, Barbara. I was really, because I've never had any kind of surgery. So I was scared. He had already had it. And so he and I were talking about that. So I struck up that conversation for about 6 months before I would have the surgery, before I'd even entered the pool.
That is smart. That's so smart.
Well, that's the Aries part of you Leo guys. We're the smarter ones.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, Richard, about that. We're pretty smart.
No, he's smart. And then for 92, I'll get Richard, give him, Johnny and Barbara, just a little bit of background in the Navy and your photography. Just a little bit.
Oh, a little background, a little biography here. Yeah, okay. Well, I just turned 92 here about a week ago, which is kind of a milestone.
Happy belated.
Yeah, thank you. And to realize I'm still here. Yeah. And actually, going way back, I don't know, a quick biography. I was kind of a high school dropout this was back in about the 40s and all that. And I decided that rather than get drafted in the Army, I would join the Navy, and which I did. One of the smartest things I ever did. Because I went into the Navy, a quick briefing now on that. I spent roughly 20 years in the Navy, and I got a terrific education from it in many ways, not only in terms of like going to schooling and that, but also from having the experience of traveling kind of around the world and seeing different places and different people and all that. And I'd always had an interest in photography. So for those who might be thinking going into the service or something, a piece of advice I give to everybody on that is make up your mind what you want to be before you get in the service. And then once you get in, don't ever back down from that. Every time they ask you, what do you want to be? Oh, well, in my case, I wanted to be a photographer. And that experience paid off.
How many prominent people did you photograph that we would know?
Well, I don't know, a whole bunch. Presidents on down. So, well, that doesn't mean much in one sense. But as a photographer and later a photojournalist, I did get to, shoot everything. As I tell people, I think I shot pictures from the top on down, which means from the president on down to the lowest seaman. And I got to go around that. I was in the Korean War and on and on and on. But I was very fortunate that when I retired after 20 years service, and I'm going to get this summed up in a quick hurry here, Jonathan. After I retired, I was very fortunate. I got hired at the University of Washington to not only teach photography, but also to take care of all the photo problems involved in the student newspaper and the magazine and the yearbook, things like that. And that was sort of my second career, of being in the University of Washington. And I always tell people I walked in the back door because I had no degrees, just experience, which really paid off. And I spent 25 years at the University of Washington. And I'll just sort of stop there. And
okay, let me say something.
I love that. I
Barbara.
love the UW with the Huskies. I think that's great,
Right.
and what a wonderful college to go to.
Well, let's see.
Well,
Yeah, you
let
got
me
to
say
bark.
this. Let me say this much. This man, I mean, you wouldn't know, but there's a Nimitz Highway in Hawaii. It's very big. Are you familiar with you guys? Are you familiar with that at all?
No, I'm not. Johnny,
Okay.
are you familiar with it?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Well, Nimitz Highway is a very big highway. He was best friends with Admiral Nimitz. He knew Eisenhower and Mamie.
No. Well, yes and no. Okay, let me clarify that. One of my last duties was stationed in San Francisco at the naval headquarters there for that naval district, and I worked in the for the information office there at the naval district. And what I call one of my clients, or our clients in the office, we had about 4 or 5 different admirals off of different naval situations there that we took care of their public affairs for. And one of them was Admiral Nimitz. And I got to photograph him and his wife. Got to know them. I wouldn't consider them as, friends. It wasn't that way, but I was stationed there. That was one of our responsibilities, was taking care of all his public affairs. And tremendous gentleman. Admiral Nimitz was great. He was very important in World War II, in the Pacific War. If you missed your history on that, I could go on for hours about that. Okay.
We got to watch our time. Okay.
Stop.
Barbara, in his time, he wrote 9 books, and one has just gotten published called Buck's Call to Duty, about an officer and like a gentleman, and all that goes on in the military, and 800 pages, which I'm trying to. Dale, I was going to ask him if we could have him be a part of our book club, and we would all read the book and tell you said 800 pages. No.
That's like reading War and Peace.
No, he's written 9. He's written 9 books, and the one here, Barbara, I got to tell you this. Okay, Matt Collin, is that the name of the book? Richard, Matt Collin.
That's one of them. That's the one you like. Yes.
Yeah, that's the one Richard gave to me. In fact, in Hawaii, he said, "Come on up to my apartment. I'll give you one of my paintings." And I'm going, okay. That made me a little weary.
On the first meeting?
One of them.
Yeah,
and I'm going
from the pool?
Yeah, I don't think
Barbara.
so. But anyway, I did. Anyway, this book, he says, I want you to read it because the thing about this book is that there's a lot of me in this book. Now, this book was written 25 years ago, okay, or more. And I'm reading the book, and I'm flipping out. This is the book I want you to get a hold of. I'm flipping out because everything he writes about, I lived in Los Angeles, Studio City, so did he, but he lived there 25 years ago. Everything that was written in the book, I don't know, a lot, but...
You better go back about 40 years ago, 50 years ago.
Okay. 40 or 50 years ago, which your house is still standing because we went to LA and looked at it. But anyway, everything he had written in the book was my personality, about me, everything, including my husband's name, Blythe. Now, I said, you must have manifested me, or you must have somehow knew me before I was born. It was really trippy.
Wow. So you guys just were like kindred spirits, and you just clicked right away from that very first meeting at the pool. But I never got the answer of, like, how many years ago was this that you met?
I knew Richard since he was 89 years old. 89, 90, 90, 4 years.
Okay. That's amazing. You had all of these similarities that he was writing about you.
But didn't know it until he met me. That's on the book club. I mean, there's two.
I would love to.
Yeah, the Buck's Call to Duty is on Amazon.com. It's published. But the other one, the publisher would publish the other books, but like we don't have time. But anyway, the Matt Cullen is the book that is so like me. It's unbelievable. Johnny, do you have anything to say here?
No, I'm just listening to you. I have a question. Didn't you say something that you were going to give Richard a reading?
Yeah, I am. I'll give him a reading, and then we can go on. Do you have some people on the line?
We sure do, yes.
Oh, you do? Okay, so we'll have to get to that. All right. Did you give out your phone number, sweetie?
Yes, Barbara.
Life, Laughter, Happiness.
Do you want to do it, or do you want to do it?
Phone number?
Go ahead.
Oh, sure. Life, Laughter, Happiness. I have it ready. And this will be the number, listeners, callers, to call in now to get your complimentary reading from our wonderful psychic Dayle Schear waiting for you here. But first she's going to, hold on, 516-531-9874. Write that down. But first, Dayle is going to give a reading to Richard.
Yeah, I'll give him a little reading. And Barbara, what really comes through a lot of times when I do the reading with Richard is he was married 50 years to a lovely lady named Ellen. And she comes through me all the time. She comes through me in the middle of the night and talks to me and tells me to tell him to do things. Really weird. It's really strange. So the reading, I don't know. In fact, I have to say something real quick, Barb. I was at my chiropractor's office today, and my chiropractor said this woman knows you. Her name's Sunny, and she said you gave her a reading 5 years ago, and she thought you were absolutely bananas, and everything you said came true 5 years later.
Oh, wow. So then she doesn't think you're bananas anymore, does she?
No, I go far out there. The thing is, Richard has a super long life. I mean, he may make it to 100.
Yes.
There will be many. You got to be quiet, Richard. There will be more homes that he will change to. He's not staying at one place. He thinks he is, but he's moving on. His health gets better every year. It's amazing. I've monitored that. He will get another book published if he wants to. That's a free will choice. He's going to be doing quite a bit of traveling in the next year, and he's going to be extremely happy and healthy, and that's what I'm seeing. I'm just
that's
doing a little
amazing.
one because
he's 92, everybody, and that is the most amazing reading I've ever heard for a 92-year-old person. You're traveling. You can publish another book. I mean, hey, you've got a lot of life to live, Richard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes, he does.
That's awesome.
He's got a lot to do, and he's not finished yet. And especially, Johnny, he's not finished with me because he teaches me things all the time. I'm always learning something from him. So even though I had the 5 books, I started to say, Johnny, we did prioritize the 3 books that I sent out to you. And Barbara, you need to text me your address because I'm trying to send you books, but I don't have an address.
Okay, I sure will, because we're going to start off with your book first for our book club. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah,
okay,
I've sent 3 to Johnny. Johnny, did you get it yet?
No, but I'm sure I will. You know how the Postal Service can be slow sometimes, but you know they are. When I get everything, I'll let you know.
Okay. Well, I just want to say one more time, Buck's Call to Duty is a really good book, and you can get it on the Internet. It's about military life, and it's about what goes on in the military. It's a fiction book, but, Richard's put his heart and soul in that, and you can get it on Amazon.com under Richard Conrad.
Okay.
Dayle, let me say something real quick. You can get this book's called The Duty. You can also get it directly from the publisher, which is Stairway Press. I'll repeat that slowly. Stairway Press is the publisher, and they're down in Arizona, in Apache Junction, Arizona. And you can look that up on the internet, and you can also get it that way. It is, 800 and some pages long, so it makes a good thing to hold the coffee table down with. And,
it's good.
I think it goes roughly for $20 a pop. And a quick summary: that whole story I basically wrote in reference to my all my Navy buddies and everything. And it's sort of accumulation of many experiences and things I've seen happen, put into a fictionalized story. Okay? And I'll shut up so you can get on with your show.
Okay, why don't you Johnny, he can just listen in, right, to my readings? Is that correct?
I'm sure he can, yeah. I'm sure he can.
Well, I want to know real quick, though. Richard, what did you think about the reading that Dayle just gave you?
Well, she's always giving me readings, whether she knows it or not. She calls me certain names. I won't mention them over the thing. We do have discussions, Barbara and Jonathan. They can be rather heated at times.
He's psychic too. No, he's psychic too, so he's intuitive as well.
Yeah.
So, well, she wanted to know, how did you like the reading I gave you? Are you commenting?
Am I commenting?
Yeah, on the reading I just gave you.
Is that you? Oh, you're asking me?
Yes.
I am asking you, Richard, because I want to know, what do you think about all the traveling that you're going to be doing?
Well,
Dayle told you were going to. Do you believe it?
Oh, yeah, I believe it. I'm always been traveling. Never stayed in one place too much. It's just, like just, for example, being in the Navy, I think I've lived in 17 different homes in 20 years. And always laugh, you go in, we want to know where you lived in 1930 or something. I said, hey, I don't know. I don't remember. What's your address? I don't remember. Oh, anyway, yes. That doesn't surprise me, that reading. No.
Well, he's an
good.
RV man, Barbara. He's an RV man. Anyway, let's get to the people. You can hang on there, Richard, and listen if you want, okay?
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks for
hang on, Richard. It was so nice spending time with you, Richard. Thank you. Okay, Donnie, we have our first caller.
Our first caller is, let's see, area code 954. You're on the air.
Hi, caller. You're on with Psychic Dayle Schear. Welcome to the show.
Yes, thank you. My name is Sharon.
Yes. And where are you from?
New York.
Hey, what part of New York, girl?
Manhattan, New York City.
Yes, my favorite place. Of course, I'm a Jersey girl, and I used to look at Boulevard East. Well, it used to be called then Boulevard East, and I'd look across the river at night, and one of my favorite things to do was just look at New York and love every minute of it, every inch of it, and Broadway, and hang out at Sardi's when I got older. I love it. How can I help you now?
Lots to do, I know. Well, I was just wondering if you see me in a relationship, or what do you see
you have,
in terms
you're
of...
You're real fussy when it comes to a relationship. You're real fussy when it comes to men. They have to fit your criteria. They have to be really, really, really important to you. And yes, there is a new man coming in or somebody that you like, but it's either through a friend or the internet. I don't know. And I want to see that there's a B in the name. And I see you're highly intelligent and you like smart people, so you have a lot of fun. Does this make sense to you?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're not dumb by any means. And do you do techie stuff or what?
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Do you do tech stuff?
Tech stuff?
No. Technology, like on the computer.
Oh yeah. I mean a little bit. I'm not like tech savvy, but I do. Yes.
Okay, well, if you can, who's the guy that likes you, that hangs around all the time? Who is that?
I mean, I really don't know. I'm not sure.
Well, I see a guy, or who did you? Let's put it to you this way: who did you used to go out with? Who did you hang with?
I'm really. Yeah, I can't really think of anybody specific right now. I'm not really sure.
Okay, you didn't have a boyfriend before, ever?
Well, I mean, a while ago, years ago, but I mean, I'm, kind of like new out there, sort of. So.
Oh, okay. I got it. Well, you're new out there is where you are. That's where you have put yourself, and that's a good place to be. And yes, you will definitely, be there, and you will meet the one you're supposed to be with. I see that.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. And all right. Well, I thank you so much, and have a great evening.
Let me ask you this: who do you know by the name of Gracie? Grace, or what
Grace?
does that mean to you? Yes.
Grace was a relative.
Did she pass on?
You know what? I don't know, because we haven't been in touch in, years. So I don't know, honestly.
Okay, I'd like you to find out about her. There's something that you need to know in connection with Grace, okay? There's something for you, whether she's, and call us back, because I don't know if she's dead or alive until you confirm that, but it will be something important to you. And I also see some dental issues. Are you wanting to do that right now or in the near future?
Dental issues?
Mhm.
Well, I had addressed a lot of dental issues a while ago. I had a lot of dental issues, so I just want to say there's a little more coming up. Nothing, major. But in New York, I know what part of New York or Manhattan. You don't have a car, probably. It's just that doesn't warrant it, or do you? Well, I mean, when I say New York City, I mean I'm in Brooklyn, but it's sort of like New York City. Like I do have a car.
Oh, okay. I want you to check your left front tire. There's either a nail or it's low, and you need to have air put in it or the nail taken out.
Left front tire. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that tomorrow. Okay, great.
Okay,
thank you.
Let us know, okay?
All right. I will
you have
definitely.
A good one.
Okay, you too, and thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great evening.
One, Barbie?
Thank you.
Okay.
Barbara.
Yes.
Wait, Barb, how did you like that one?
Well, I loved it. And the person, she sounded so thankful, too. I think you're really so good, Dayle. I mean, you just always hit the nail on the head. It is just amazing. And you know what? I went from my AirPods in my ears to speaker because my daughter wanted to listen because she loves you so much, too.
I can't wait to Did you get your tarot cards?
Oh, probably. They're probably waiting for me because of deliveries because, I'm here on vacation. So I'm not sure
well,
yet.
Can I talk to Johnny, am I allowed to talk to Presley just for a moment?
Go right ahead.
Is she there?
Yeah, she's here. Dayle.
Hi, Presley. I just want to see. I have to do this little mini reading on you, sweetie. You are very special. You're going to have a lot of fame around you in the future. You're going to travel a lot. you're going to learn how to read the cards really good for fun, and a lot of your friends will come to you for readings, and you just have a lot of good stuff coming up in the near future. Okay?
I do readings for my friends already. I do tarot.
Oh, really? Oh, how exciting. I didn't even know that, Barbie. I didn't know.
I thought I said that she needs to brush up and learn more when you teach us for that wonderful lesson that's coming up. And she is doing them. She does them already. Mhm.
And how old are you, President?
I'm 13.
I started at your age. I picked up a deck that was French in Hollywood, California, and I started learning and loving it. And then I got to the point where I basically wrote a book on it and taught at Lake Tahoe Community College. The tarot are very spooky. They date back to forever. No one really knows the actual dates of them. But when you read the tarot cards, you can signify that they're only good for 6 months or whatever for the reading, and then it goes on to something else. So it's pretty good. But they're scary. I mean, they're so accurate that it blows your mind. Have your friends been reporting back to you on how accurate you are?
What'd you say?
Have your friends been reporting back to you on how accurate you are in the reading?
Yeah.
Which friends? What did they say?
So my friend, she was getting super sick, and she was like, am I ever going to get better? Like, obviously she's going to get better, but yeah. And then my friend, she also got a boyfriend after I told her that she was from the cards.
Wow.
Pretty good, young lady. Well, don't let them spook you out. And, you can read. I'm going to teach you. You can read your own cards to know your own future, okay?
Wow. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
I guess she knew that. Okay. Cool. Well, thank you. Thank you, Dayle, for chatting with my daughter, Priscilla, here, who's totally into all of this and taking it and running with it without even any advice from me. I mean, I knew nothing about tarot. She just got interested. She bought some cards. I took her to the special store. She's going to use her own cards. I'm getting the cards that you wanted me to get. Yes. Okay, so thank you.
And then Johnny's
going to go help Grandma now. Go help Grandma set the table. All right. Johnny, who's next?
Johnny's reading. Johnny's reading. I'm going to do. He doesn't have to buy cards. Johnny, are you there?
Yeah. Yes, I'm here.
You don't sound so happy.
No, I'm fine. I was helping my mom bring in some groceries earlier today, and I tell you, it wore me out. It's
I'm sorry.
This is bags. Yeah.
Okay. Do we have another caller?
We sure do. Area code 361.
Hi there. This is Linda from Texas. I'm so excited you took my call. Thank you.
You are on with Psychic Dayle Schear, and we're glad to have you. What is your name?
Linda. I'm from Texas.
Really?
And I don't really have a particular question. I'm just open to whatever information Spirit feels that they would like to share with me.
Okay, keep in mind, the more accurate you are in your thought process of a question, then the more accurate I'll be. I don't like to just bounce around. Because
I can make it a little bit easier then. I am going on vacation at the end of September. I'm going to be checking out both of the Carolinas, where I'm anticipating moving, and any advice or guidance that they can give me in regards to my move.
Yes.
Would be wonderful.
When you're going, is the coronavirus still prevalent at that time?
No, I actually have a friend that just visited there, and she didn't have difficulties.
Okay, good. I see you in North Carolina. It's one of the most beautiful places on the planet. At least
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
There's not a whole lot to do there, but there's a lot of beauty. There's high mountains and beauty and flowers and everything. It's just a great place to live. It's very inexpensive, and it's, you can have acreage there if you want. It's lovely, and I can see you being extremely happy there.
Well, I am a nature nut, and so I'm looking forward to being out in the vegetation and just loving the mountains and the weather and all that North Carolina has to offer. I'm considering Asheville at the moment.
I haven't been there. I was trained in Devotion, North Carolina, flew into Greensboro. No one seems to know in North Carolina where Devotion was, but my teacher had some scientists and the R.J. Reynolds people trained me out there for 2 weeks, so it was kind of fun. But I've never seen, they have a mountain range there if you like to climb mountains. Can't think of it at the moment, but it's really, really very lovely. And if you want to go there, I would suggest that rather than South Carolina. Now, I don't know if you get the humidity like you do back east. I don't have a clue on that. But
humidity doesn't bother me at all. It's very humid where I'm living, and I actually like the humidity. I would prefer that over dry heat anytime.
Okay. All right. Well, we're all good. And I just see that this is something that's going to happen. You are going to make a move. It's very positive, and don't even blink your eye. You'll be fine.
Sounds wonderful.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, that's nice to know, Dayle. It's nice to know when you're moving that it's going to go well. I mean, it just kind of puts your mind at ease. So that was a great reading. I'm sure she enjoyed that.
I keep picking up on your daughter, and I think she's going to be a phenomenal card reader. I mean, she's already getting to the tip of the iceberg, and 13, that's pretty good. That's really hot with the kids now. They love to know the tarot, and they like to know this, all the stuff that they have out now, and the love and all that. It's okay.
Yes.
It's all good.
It's wonderful. Okay. She gave a reading to my friend, and my friend thought it was great. So, yes, thank you.
How long are you in Washington for?
Oh, just until Monday, so 1 full week, including travel days. It's just easy to get here. It's nice. And you know what? I walk outside and wide open spaces. I mean, beautiful. Lake Roosevelt is right there. And you can see the Grand Coulee Dam from our beautiful balcony here.
Wow.
It's a wonderful place for them to retire from living in Seattle. The hustling,
one thing I don't like about
Washington,
city. I have a hard time. I get very depressed when it rains all the time. So
but not in Eastern Washington at all. It's completely different. Ask Richard about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, who's our next?
Totally
who's our next one?
All right, this next one is a blocked number, but I screened it.
Okay.
Caller. Okay, caller, you on the air?
Okay. Hey. Hi, caller. What's your name? You're on with Dayle Schear, our psychic. How are you?
Yes, she's very, very, very good, and it's so great to have the chance to speak with her. And thank you for doing the show and taking my call. My name's Melissa.
Okay, honey, you got to speak into the phone. I can't hear you. You've got to speak into the phone.
Thank you, Ms. Dayle. Thank you for taking my call.
Oh, you're welcome. Can you put it on speaker so I can hear you?
Yes. I will talk slow. I have you on speaker because when I took it off speaker, you could not hear me. It's part of the line, so I'll speak slowly. I found this small kitten. Somebody abandoned him, and I almost caught
a
him.
small
but
what, Barbara? What is she saying? A small what?
The little kid didn't
Barbara.
catch it.
Barbara, are you there?
Yes, a
Hello?
small what? A small what? I didn't hear that either.
I'm trying to catch a small kitten. Trying
Small
to
kitchen?
catch a small kitten. Yeah, a little cat, little baby kitten.
Well, you need to spell what you're talking about because neither of us understand it, sweetie.
Yes, ma'am. I'm trying to catch a kitten. Kitten.
Oh, kitten.
Oh,
Catch a
kitten.
kitten.
Thank you, Barbara.
Well, that shouldn't be too hard to catch a kitten. They don't move too quickly.
Okay, so and you found the small kitten, and did you want to know if you should keep it or not?
I've been trying to catch him. I've been trying
Where
to
is
save
he?
his life. I know
Where
what
is
he
he?
said,
The
but
kitten.
Okay, this is hard.
by the-
Okay, this is a stray kitten.
Yes, ma'am, you got it. Yes.
Okay, do not catch him. That cat belongs to a family. And the cat comes and goes. All you could do is leave out some food, and that's about it, with some water or milk or whatever kittens eat. Okay?
Oh.
Don't even bother to capture him because he needs his freedom. Okay, sweetie?
Okay.
All right, thank you. I'm having a hearing problem with this. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I could hardly hear her
Okay,
either.
Johnny, I know.
Okay.
It's a little rough sometimes. Okay, Johnny, one more?
One more. 347 is here.
Hi, caller. Welcome to Life, Laughter, Happiness. You are on live. You are live with Dayle Schear, our wonderful psychic. How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh, good.
Good.
That voice out there. We have all women calling you. Okay, and what is your name and where are you from?
My name is Tika, and I'm calling from Long Island, New York.
Okay. Well, we have a lot of New Yorkers. Okay. How's the coronavirus doing up there right now?
It's okay. I mean, people are wearing masks a lot, so I think that it's good and bad.
Okay, is it starting to go down, sweetheart, a little bit?
It was, and now since summer and everyone's out, it's kind of starting to go up again, but not really high.
Okay, that's a good thing. When they get I'd say in 3 or 4 months they will have a shot or a pill or something, a spray that will be able to alleviate a lot of this.
That would be great.
Okay, so what do you need to know, sweetie?
I wanted to know if you saw any changes with me as far as my job, if I'll get to go to another department at work or maybe find a different job, like maybe a better one, or any sort of changes with it.
You make a lot of money where you're at right now, correct?
It's good, yeah.
Okay. Be very careful not to let anybody know that you want to change because the money will not be the same as you are making now. It's good money, but it's not as great as I would like you to have. And you're used to a certain lifestyle, and you need to keep that lifestyle. Okay?
Mhm.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it makes sense. I just would like to be happy at a job.
No, I understand that. Is anybody ever happy? Yeah, I don't know. It's there's people there that kind of talk behind your back, and you're trying to get away from it. But if another job will appear in the next 3 months, and if you decide to take something, you just got to make really positively sure that the money is okay. All right.
Mhm. Do you see
and
anything coming?
I do see you. You're on the computer all the time too, huh?
Yeah.
And that gets a little old, but other than that, everything is pretty good in your life. It's basically extremely good, and just hang in there.
Oh, okay.
Are you worried about something?
Well, at my job, the people in my department, like you said, like they're not very nice to me. So I tried to move to another department. They're resisting letting me move to another department, and then I've tried for other jobs, and I haven't gotten anything back. I just want to be somewhere where I get along with the people, and people are like nice to me. It would be, nice to work at a job you're happy to go to every day, and not where people are mean to you.
They're jealous of you, sweetie, because you're better than most. Okay, just hang in there for as long as you can. You will have an opportunity for another job, and if you want to take it, call me. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Barb?
Yes.
Can you please give my private consultation number out?
Yes. Okay, listeners and callers, you only have a little time on the show. Why don't you give Dayle Schear a call at 808-372-1816 to book your private consultation, your private reading. She is there and willing and happy to help you. There's the number, Dayle Schear, 808-372-1816. Or go to her website, too. Yeah, she has a great website, DayleSchear.com. Find out more about Dayle and, book it, because everybody needs to further their counseling. I think this psychic counseling is more fun, but just as important as going to a regular counselor. Wouldn't you want a counselor that is psychic? I would, and I do have one.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. And then I can't wait till you start your book club. I'm so excited about that. Johnny he's getting 3 books, but I don't know if he'll have time to read them because he's always so busy, right, Johnny?
Well, that's true, but if I'm interested in it, I'll read it. I mean, it's usually easier. I mean, I think it's a subject I'm interested in, so it should be easier to read,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I sent him 3 good ones. For you, Barbara, I think 1 or 2 books that I have written, which would be The Psychic Within, would be for you, or An Angel Over the Airwaves, because you certainly are an angel. And I think either one of those would be good. And, you've got to just text me your address.
I will. I wrote that down to do that ASAP, because we're starting off with your book. We're going to have everybody read The Psychic Within first, and then we're going to go from there. I'm afraid of the 800-page book by Richard, though. I might have to do what I did in high school and just read every first line of each paragraph or each chapter.
Or the Cliff Note.
If you don't feel like doing that, you can read the one that he wrote about me, Conlon. I mean, you can read that one. So, and we can email that to you. I forgot to tell you guys one thing. That book that I was on with Johnny on Roku, and that book that I showed, Aloha Hawaii. I found it in my computer. I can, with the beautiful pictures of the ocean, I can send that out through email. If somebody wants it, I only charge $10. And Richard's book, the one on the Conlon book, he can send out his books through email as well. I'll just show him how.
Okay, cool. That's wonderful.
And
I'm excited to read both.
Yeah, it'd be really the one that he wrote about. I'm blown away. I'm totally blown away that there's so much of me in that book, to the point of where we live, all the places that I was, or he had already been 25 years ago.
Wow.
In Los
45
Angeles.
years ago. 45 years ago.
That's a long time.
Okay, what else you got going? Richard, you're supposed to be quiet. Okay.
Okay, I'm glad.
And Richard laughs at my jokes, which I really appreciate too. I like that a lot.
Well, you got to have a good
Thank
sense of humor.
Yeah.
I'm worried about Johnny. He's so quiet. Why are you so quiet?
Yeah, poor Johnny.
Well,
stuck in the corner.
No, it's just that I do a lot of the technical stuff, background stuff is what I do. So, you know,
he's screening the calls. So.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, but we love hearing from Johnny. Johnny, do you have any questions, comments, or concerns?
Well, I mean, I think it's going to be interesting. I mean, it's going to be all of this is interesting. I mean, I love how everyone sort of contributes to everything. I like that, you know.
Yes. Are you excited to start the book club and read our first book?
Yes. I certainly am.
Good.
Actually, that's one of the books I sent him, The Psychic Within. That was all over hard copy and TV for 2 years, and it was on Amazon.com. I didn't send you my autobiography because it's too racy, and I didn't want you guys to know what it was about, so I didn't send that.
I would never judge you. I think racy is fine.
I know you wouldn't. It's everybody else. Okay.
That's funny. Wow.
That's true.
Little
The
ghost
reaction
in the closet there, huh?
Yeah, I have lots of them. There was The Dare to Be Different was a book that I first wrote, and it was about, I didn't change the people's names because I didn't know any better, but it was my first book. But the men would call me terrible things, but the women would say, "Oh, how romantic." Yeah.
That's so
okay. So,
cute. I like it.
Who do we have next?
How about we take one more caller, because I think you know, that's what we'll do. We'll take one more caller, and this will be the last one. And how about we take 856? Is that okay with you for the last caller?
No. Question. Why do you want to? We still have time. You don't want to go for more?
Well,
you guys can do. You guys can go for more. I think Johnny's doing that on my account, and it's fine because we still have some minutes. I just having to go. We're doing something special tonight. I had to go in just 1 hour, so I was only going to do it till 6, Dayle. But if you guys go over, I could say goodbye, and right at 6, I can say goodbye, and you guys can feel free to go on and take more callers.
It's okay, Barbara. This will be my last caller. Whatever you have to do that's important, you have my blessing, okay?
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Okay, Johnny.
So
all right. Hey.
We'll just,
last caller.
You want us to keep, 856 area code.
Hi, caller. You're on. What is your question for Dayle Schear and your name?
My name's Laura. I'm in New Jersey, and
girl. Okay.
I had a phone interview this morning for a contract. Just wondered if you see me getting that, or if there's something else coming.
Okay, a little bit more information. What kind of contract?
It's a contract for a company where they need somebody to do change management for them. And it's just about a 9-month contract.
I understand those things. The unfortunate thing, and I have to be honest with that, is that I do that by touch. It's called psychometry, the art of holding on to objects. I used to do it professionally in Hawaii for some of my people that would bid on contracts, and I would tell them what to bid or whatever. So I would have to touch a signature or something. All I know is in the near future you'll be getting many, many contracts, so not to worry about it.
Okay, because I'm also hoping to move down to North Carolina.
Why is everybody going in North Carolina? Okay. Why would you go from
New York?
I'm trying to get a job at this point, yeah. But I did apply, and the agency contacted me the other day and said that they're hoping that they submitted my resume, and they're hoping the client will want to interview me. So I just wanted to see
the best, as I said, I would have to touch signatures. I don't want to give you misinformation. So I really don't know. But I do know in the future you will get a lot more contracts or whatever you need to get. I see a lot of money around you, so don't worry.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Dayle.
Okay, honey. Thank you. Okay, Barbara, I know you have something to do that's important. You want to do your shout-out?
Sure. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for listening and all the wonderful callers. And thank you, Dayle, for such great readings. And most importantly, thank you for bringing on Richard Conrad, our special guest today. Hi, Richard. Thank you so much. You're still here, aren't you?
You're welcome. Yes,
yeah,
I'm
thanks
still
for
there.
coming on. You're so friendly. You're interesting. You're interesting, friendly, and you have a great books. And we are looking forward to reading them and, getting them out there more with our book club. So it was so wonderful. Wonderful to meet another Washingtonian.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So
Washingtonian is what you call you guys?
Yes.
A Washingtonian? Wow, what a weird name.
Or a Seattleite. Seattleite.
Oh, a Seattleite.
Seattle.
Seattleite, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I love
That's
Seattle.
cool.
We live in Seattle, so that's totally cool.
Okay,
so
aloha
thank you,
to
and
you,
everybody.
Barbara.
Oh, and everybody, please listen to this show and find all of our other shows on our YouTube channel, Life, Laughter, Happiness YouTube. And please subscribe and support us. We would really appreciate that. Come by our Facebook page, and we're going to be announcing, hopefully shortly, right, Johnny, about Dayle and when we're going to start two things, the book club, and also, as soon as I get my book, we're going to start that, but also our wonderful class that we're going to take from Dayle on tarot card reading, and that's going to be on our TV channel, Life, Laughter, Happiness, Learn, found on Roku. So make sure you get your Roku set up and ready for that, because that's coming up soon. And that's it. So thanks, everybody. This was fun.
Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Johnny.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks, Johnny. Thank you, Richard.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Aloha,
Richard.
Dayle.
Aloha.
Good night, Dayle. Good night, Richard.
Good night.
Good night, Barbara.
Good night, then.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Take care, John.